Guru Kripa Kevalam. Namaste and welcome everyone to Satsang today. Sadguru Shri Muji Baba ki Jai. How would it be if some of us have weighing scales at home? So suppose we were using that weighing scale to measure everything. Our relationships, the money in our bank, health of the body, how free we are, everything. Suppose we were using that weighing scale. And you had a friend like this who was doing that. What did you tell them? Huh? What did you say? What did you say? Crazy, huh? Why? Because can't use it for that. Can't use it for that. Okay. So what is the function of the mind? Huh? Measure what?
It's just to interpret.
Is it a true measurement of anything? Of everything? So this is what's happened somehow as part of this Leela, that in the human condition, we started using the wrong instrument to gauge things which have a lot more depth than the mind can understand. So what is the way out? Not going to the mind, not entering this false realm of knowledge, because this one hardly says, I don't know. No? This one hardly says, I don't know. He'll come up with some answer for everything. Or he'll say, I'll find out. Let's go get that book. Let's read something. Or remember what that master said. You see? So it uses all of its ability to try and not let you go anywhere else. It's like an uncle who is a know-it-all. Isn't it? All of us have some uncle like that. You start talking to them, but they know everything. Say, what is the speed of light? They'll tell you. What is the way to the self? They'll tell you. Everything. There's nothing that they will leave. So this know-it-all uncle is here. See? But actually, its scope of knowledge is very little, if anything at all. But it speaks authoritatively. But based on that authoritativeness, and actually deviousness tries to claim it's your best friend, it's always there for you, all of these things, how much can we trust it just on that basis? And importantly, can we trust it higher than the voice that you hear from your own heart and the voice that you hear in Satsang, which is the same? What is worthy for us to follow? Even this answer, where will we get? Even this answer, where can we get? So there's a concept machine which will keep delivering this seeming knowledge, which is actually ignorance. But what that also says is that without me, you are lost. You may be believing that right now. That if I don't have the mind to refer to, then I'm just lost. What else do I have? At least that's the one friend I have. It's always there for me. This you will not deny. It's always available to you. But whether it is there for you or not is a different question. It is there to exert its supremacy over you so that you can continue to believe, to take yourself to be this limited body-mind. We can't even call it entity. With me so far? Everyone's with me? Now, some of you who are new will say, but isn't mind also consciousness? Why are you always beating up on the mind? Mind also comes from God. Yes. All that I'm not denying. It's very true. You see? But a little child also sometimes tells you stories. A little child can tell you, I woke up this morning and I went to Timbuktu, and over there I saw 5 elephants and their tusks were pink. But because the child is God or made up of God, would you say, okay, I'll believe all of your stories? So, so I'm not denying that everything is consciousness, of course. And I'm not even getting to why God would play like that, because why is the most nonsensical waste of time, you see? But really to look and to say, what is its main claim? What is the main claim of the mind? What is the main claim on which every other claim seems to rest? What is its main proposal to you? That I am this body mind, I am this limited entity. You see? And now, what is your insight telling you? What is your insight telling you?
You're actually the intelligence which is beyond the mind and the senses.
Yes.
Due to which the mind actually can work. You can see only of your thoughts only because of the intelligence you are.
Yes. Yes. So it's revealing a deeper truth, a greater truth to all of us. Isn't it? So this is the primary error, let's say. You see? And all of satsang is just about switching the perspective, switching out from the mental perspective of you being this limited body mind into the intuitive insight about you being that which is aware of all there is, and that all there is your very being. So you as awareness, aware of your very being, which is actually all there is, but beyond anything that the mind can imagine about all there is. So what is the worry? What compels you to refer to yourself through the lens of mental constructs? There's a habit, of course, but once you see the habit, do you feel completely ready to let go? Knowing that it is an addiction of ignorance, an addiction of lies, do you feel ready to let it go? Now, let go, and whatever the proposal is from the mind, just let it go, as if it is some other language. Don't bother with it. And if there is something that you are compelled to believe, you expose it. You see? Expose it in your own light, or type it out, or speak it out. I want to give you a taste of freedom. But for the moment, lose the notion freedom also. Lose all positions. Just let go. Don't worry about attention also. Don't have to control it at all. Let it go wherever it wants. You're not trying to perceive something. You're not trying to control anything. Just let it go. With me? Now, if you're being forced to believe something, you believe that you're being forced to believe something, you expose that belief.
I can't stay here.
I can't stay here. See, I can't stay here. Is that once you expose it, is it a laughable notion already? Or?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, good. See, if it's already a laughable notion in the exposing of it, then you don't even need to inquire into it. You see, but you have to be true to yourself. You have to be true to yourself in the looking. See? So, I can't stay here. You see? It's laughable from all perspectives.
It's the same as always. It's like it's reducing a little bit, but it's been like going on for months, but like when I like kind of accept it, you know, it goes away, but it still like goes back. And
but if you accept it,
it's not
then how?
funny.
Yes. If you accept the intention that it should go away, only then can you say, but I accepted it, it's still not going. You see, that's not acceptance. It's a devious rejection. So let's come back to our experiment. Right now, you are open and empty. You can't help it. It's naturally. It's God's gift to God. So right now, you're open and empty. Now, allow all these notion thoughts to come. But that which you have to believe, you expose that.
It's just like a sensation.
Your mind is telling you,
I guess it's the mind, because I just feel a sensation in my brain, which
so let the experiencing of the sensation happen. Let the experiencing of the sensation happen. Whatever perception there is, let it happen. What is that perception doing to the space of you, to the space of your being? What is it hurting?
to the space, nothing. It's a belief in the sensation that it's real.
Yes. So a belief that not just the sensation is being experienced, but also that it should not be there. You see, that is what it is believing.
Yeah, that's true. And then the next sentence is like, why doesn't go away? You know, it's like,
God is making this mistake. He's giving sensations which I don't need. Why don't they just go away? You see? Isn't it?
yeah, how to accept something that there is something that doesn't want to accept it.
Don't make it accept or reject anything. Just leave it
Okay.
aside. Leave it aside. That which can accept or reject is your intellect. You see, is your mind intellect. So keep that aside. Now,
If I don't cling to the idea that it shouldn't be there,
yes.
there is only a space.
So don't cling to the idea.
But I need a magic wand from you.
I'm giving
like there is something in me that I still don't believe in some certain ways, you know, that I'm
yeah. So
and sometimes
what is it that you do believe? Let's look at that. No, let's look at that. What you do believe? You believe the sensation is a mistake. You should not be experiencing it. You see, you are that which is separate from God, because God would not give God Himself or herself too much to experience, isn't it? So you are believing that you are separate from all of this, and then you still come to Advaita Satsang, which talks about non-duality. So there's a clash of belief systems which is happening, because on one hand you're believing that this should not be, God is making a mistake and I am experiencing it, it is not God. On the other hand, something is appealing in your heart for you to come to satsang. So this is where all this crazy contradiction is happening, and this sort of confusion is what suffering looks like.
But it's funny, but it's just like a tiny peanut, you know.
Yeah.
The rest, there is nothing.
This
So I don't.
This whole universe is a tiny peanut for you.
So I surrender it to you. Okay, I give it to you.
Like stop it. Stop it.
Stop it. Because not even that I can do.
Just again, fresh. Let's try. Stop it. It doesn't mean thoughts have to stop. Thoughts can come and go. Don't accept them to be real. That is completely a power that you have as consciousness.
Like being in the space is great.
That's not a thought. So all of this, like when this spaciousness comes, then we feel like we need to own it. So we have to label it and say this is very nice. You see, but actually in your pure perception, what else do you need? Do you need the construct of what is happening to you?
No. I don't need anything at all.
What are you afraid of here?
When I go outside, you know, that
Wait. We are not done with the experiment yet.
okay.
So realm of speculation and things. So forget about outside, inside, all those notions. Those are just thoughts. Just come back to fresh, fully fresh. Yes, start fresh now. Let all thoughts come and go. And that which you can't let go, it seems so real. Pick up that one and expose it here.
I'm fine, Annie.
That's very good. That's very good. Now the mind will play various tricks with you. It will say, but this is boring. What did I actually get? Freedom can't be like this. All these attacks will come. Even that which seems helpful is actually a distraction and an attack. You see? So let it come and go in the same way. One says in the meanwhile, Father, this life is also a thought. We exist is also a thought. Every thought is a thought. Okay? Every thought. Everything that you can think is a thought. True life is not the label life. True existence cannot be captured in the label existence. Everything you can think is a thought. I know it sounds very obvious, but it gets missed sometimes.
It's almost as if, well, there are two things. I think there's
Okay,
a recognition that like the war is over, like it's over.
If you pause here, you'll save yourself a lot of time. So let's just pause here and start fresh. Okay?
Okay.
This is the advantage of this beautiful being, that no matter what happened, and it could have happened for millions of years, it doesn't matter. You are open and empty right now, in this very moment. You're as free as you'll ever be. You see? Now, it all depends on where we take it from here. So allow these thoughts to come and go. Allow every thought to come and go. And that which truly gets your belief that this has to be real, you expose that one.
Yeah, what comes is like a feeling of overwhelm or something, as if like
Yes.
it's too much. Like I need to sit down on the ski slope, like I'm mid slope and got to stop to something because I can't handle this. Or does that make, that's what comes?
Yes, my dear. So let's invite this. Don't run from it, and see if you can just stay with the perception of it and allow all of its interpretation to go. So don't run from any perception and allow the interpretation of it, what it means, to go. Whether it is overwhelming, whether you can handle it. Are these inherent in the perception itself?
No.
So don't try to explain what is happening to yourself. That is what the mind is trying to do. So allow the perception to happen. You don't know what it is for, see, or what it implies. Don't run from it. Just remain as open and empty as possible. Allow everything to come and go, including these perceptions.
There's a clenching in the gut, like this, but that's there's a lot of space around it right now.
Very good. It doesn't mean anything. Let it be there, but don't try to derive some idea of what that implies.
I see. Yeah.
Is that like a new position?
No, it's just. It's like that feeling popped, but it doesn't matter that it popped. That's what's the laughter is. It doesn't matter to this. Like I think something's been trying to control what happens in some way. Like this is an alignment with freedom. This isn't, and the clenching or unclenching makes no difference to this whatsoever. None.
Yes.
And I think left, it's just amazing.
Now, even all of these constructs, leave them. As beautiful as they may sound, just leave them. Because what is true does not go away.
No.
As simple as that.
The mind's saying the fear is too strong.
Yes.
So
So
it's not true.
Yes. And the mind says, what is our one job? Just to let it go. What's happening in the rest of you?
It's seeing and noticing of things happening in the body that the mind wants to interpret.
Is there a special fascination with just the perception of sensation which we call in the body, or it is universal, the seeing itself?
It's seeing a thought that persistently comes because it always grabs my attention.
I see. So now, again, I'm with you. We are together as a Sangha in this. So let this thought come. Let it come 100 times. In fact, if it stops, don't let it stop. Let it keep coming. Let's count. How many times does it come? Will we try this?
Not coming there.
Yes. Don't run from it. Don't run from it at all. If it comes, we just count it. If it comes, we just count. All these perceptions, you can allow everything to come. Everything. That which seems the most terrible, the most horrific, can be allowed to come. Don't have any idea that this should not be. Every should not, throw it away. Every should also. Mostly the should not. The exercise is not so that we can beat ourselves up about something. It's just very natural, gentle looking. It's a very natural, gentle looking. Because sometimes what happens is that we are not able to distinguish between pure perception and the explanations and the narratives we weave in our mind. So an exercise like this is very helpful because you can see that the pure perception can continue. But it is quite distinct. The process is very distinct from making the story in our mind. And just to see that is good. Because we are allowing everything to move, everything to be fresh. But we're not holding on to any story about it, what it means. It's just allowed to come and go. You see, but you are free like that. Like that you're free. Free. You can't help it. You're just free. Too free. It's the poor mind which has such a difficult job. You're free. Like, You see, so who has the tougher job? We all have it easy actually. In God's design, it may seem so difficult, but it's so easy. How to become free without a how-to. None. It can't be that easy. No, 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 no. Then free. No, you're just fooling yourself. Maybe true for him, but you're not there yet. All this, you may believe 100 stories in like 1 minute, and next minute you're free. Poor mind. What a narrative it weaves, and in an instant it's all gone. The story could be super complex and intricate, and this has happened, you see, or why hasn't it happened? All these ideas, and next instant, gone. So then it sends an artillery shell. No? Says, no, really, it's not true. You see, this has actually happened with you. Get serious now. Okay? Yes. Then you buy into that idea. You see, and you may buy again into 100 more ideas. But what happened to being? Nothing. You're free. You see? I'm playing for the easier side. They're bound to win. You see, there's no losing. Tell me right now. Tell me, what are you identified with right at this moment? Right now. Now. Right now. What's your name right now? Right now, what's your name? You see, even the basis, the label with which all these stories are weaved, even that is not there right now. So who will you put in that idea? Who will you put in that story? What's happening to you? What's happening to you? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Like what? See, the mind's proposals are false claims to knowledge about what is true for you, what's happening to you. But can you really look and say? You with me, my dear? Just really look and say. You can't find a location. Where do I look to find what's happening to me? You could build the most sophisticated house, but fundamentally it's still a house of cards. It will be blown away so easily. Okay, so your project is the reverse today. Your job is to be bound in this instant. Right now, be bound. Don't be free. And whoever succeeds can raise their hand like this. Succeed in becoming bound. Don't be free right now. I don't want anyone to be free. Right now. You're too free. I see you all. You're too free. Come on, get with the program, will you? Come on. Let's go to the next screen. What's happening here? Huh? Too free here also. If you have an idea of freedom, which looks different from this, throw that idea away. Even if it looks the same, throw it away. It's fine. Because this is it. It's moment to moment. You see. In this moment of notionless existence, you are as much a sage as the greatest sage. And the instant you buy a story about yourself, you are as much in hell as hell can be. It's all here. Now, the main trump card from your mind will be, what about me? I had some desires, I had some plan, I wanted my freedom to look like this. I wanted to get something out of this. Throw it all away. Take one axe and chop it all off. Don't mollycoddle it. Just throw it away. Now, fresh or no? You play that game today. So I don't want anyone meditating. I don't want anyone doing anything except what I'm saying. Okay. Now, just your only job is to be completely fresh in this moment. Like, be completely fresh. You see? Just be with me, right? Full on, right now. You see? Come. So if you go into the mind, you see, and then you're not with me. Yeah, you're not with me. Come, move fast, fresh. No slow. I don't want anyone becoming still. Okay, no stillness allowed here. Just full on. Okay, who's with me? Everyone with me? Come. Can't see the eyes so well. Okay, I can see better. Come. Fresh. Stay fresh. Nothing. Leave it. Out. Leave it. Left it or no? Leave it. Left it. Fresh. Now. Here. No. Leave it. Come. Leave. Yes, very good. Good. No becoming still. Okay. Just fully fresh. Very good. Brahm, come out. Come. Leave it. Stay with me. Fresh. Shivam, come. Leave it. Come, fresh. Here. Right here. Yeah, don't understand anything. Don't understand anything at all. Nothing. Okay. Very good. Matthew, come. Matthew. Don't understand. Cass, leave it all. Don't get anything at all. Don't understand. Be fully fresh right here. Very good. This one, Olga. Like, I don't want to leave it. Come. Fresh, fully fresh. Here. Let the mind chase you. You don't go after it. Let the mind chase you. It can't catch up with your being. See? Don't understand anything. You don't go to it. Be fresh. Sumit, come out of it. Leave it fresh. Here. Right here. You with me? Here? With me? What's happening here? Jonas? Here? You can perceive everything clearly here. Yes? Yeah. Nitin, remove the mask. Come on, Arvind. No? Here. Just here. Fully here. Don't have to get anything at all. Yes? No deepening, no stillness, no meditation, nothing. Yeah? Good. Stay. It's good. It can feel a bit for a moment or two. Good. Yeah. Very good. Yes, yes, yes. Jada, good, good. Jada, leave it, leave it. Come, fresh here with me. Nothing is better than this. Nothing your mind is proposing is better than this. Yes? Yeah. No. Whatever. Even the highest conclusion. No. Don't rest. Don't rest. No resting, no stillness, no meditation, no deepening, nothing. Yes? Manfred, with me? With me? Here. Right here. Shrikant, no building houses, no constructing anything. Just so fresh, open, fresh. Come on, Matthew. No, don't go there. Come with me. Come. We don't have to live there, we can live here. Wake up. No meditating, no stillness, no deepening, nothing. You can go do all that later. Johannes, with me? Here? No building houses. See? It's like this. Your being is too fast for the mind. It's too fresh for the mind. It's just here. Yeah? Mind, by then you've already gone. Maybe you've gone. Yeah? Where are you? I can't see you. Nothing is missing here. It's all here. Life is here. Being is here. God is here. Everything. No. Like sometimes, what are you saying? How do I do this? We don't understand. It's okay. I'm doing it for you. No, no construction activity. Just fully fresh. You burned everything down. You are now fully fresh. You're not attached to anything. You're here. Don't worry, it's not difficult. Just here. You're naturally here, isn't it? It's not that you're doing something. I'm just reminding you not to go back, to look back. Because the mind is the voice calling you back. Come. I have something for you. Don't go there. Don't go there. But not so much explanation. Not just. Let me see. Not bad, not too bad. What's happening, Tatiana? Come on, with me. No? She don't want to come. Tatiana, with me or no? Yes, very good. Here, fresh. The misery can become like a comfort zone. You see? The suffering voice of the mind can seem so compelling because it's like a lullaby calling you back to sleep. Come. But life is here. God is here. Kisha, no. Come. All that I'm saying is not so that you can understand. Just so that you can leave it. Just so you can leave it. Okay? No? Still? Kisha? Fresh. Who's with me? Here. Very good. You will never prefer a story over this. Never prefer. Never. This is just too good. Okay, Jada, come. No, you can't use this in any story. Leave it all. Also, Shivam, here, with me here. I'm here. That which is calling you back has no power over you. Leave it. Just be fresh. Come. Fresh God is waiting for you. Fresh God, right here in your being. It's right here. Don't waste time on some other speculation. Yes. Don't be serious. Some of you are too serious. You're thinking about truth too much. Just be here. This is the truth. This doesn't mean you have to become extroverted and just laughing everywhere you go. None of that. Just fresh here. Now, are you back? He's like, is he done now? He can... You see, but doesn't get over. This is like this only. You wanted freedom, no? This is what it looks like. Freedom doesn't mean okay now. Oh, yes, right. This is what's happening. That's not freedom. Fresh, like this. Are you seeing this? See? Can you see how fresh your being is? Just naturally here. And it has no worries, no troubles, no suffering, nothing. Just so alive. Aliveness itself. No? Aliveness itself is here. But when you go back, it has the capability to go back and look into the past, think about things, you see, and get into that sort of hypnotized mode. You see? But that hypnotized mode is what ego is called. Being hypnotized by that, being calm. All this is fine. You did well. Come. Yeah? You're good? Yeah. We'll talk like a good friend or something. Just leave it. Leave it. It's not tiring. The mind may tell you it's tiring. The first time we did this here, the ones who were sitting here were actually sweating. They were actually sweating for this thing. I remember. Are you seeing what freedom looks like? What a pain it would be to go back to the mind. Yes, this is what's happening here. This is good. Why is this one looking like this? Why did this one say this to me? This kind of stuff. So alien. No? Yes or no? I don't want just rah-rah stuff. Yes, if you really yes. The mind's proposals are make-believe. It is not this. This is the freshness of your true being. You have no way to construct this, but we are in a way addicted to that construction. And that voice of narrative keeps calling us back. It wants to construct a narrative. Wants to construct a narrative even out of all of this. Is it? Say, what happened? Yeah, this is not even that. Just leave it. Is the freshness of your being. So much. Just presence is here. What do you need answers for? It's all to old stale stories, stale concepts, primitive notions. Leave it. It doesn't matter. Whatever has happened in life doesn't matter. You're here now. This presence is God's presence. It's the presence of consciousness itself. Not what does this mean? Can I really live like this? It's too difficult. Still old stuff. Throw it away. Fresh flowers are blooming for you in your being right here. Don't go to some old pasta from 2 weeks ago. This is how you will get out of a conceptual spirituality and truly come into the living of it. All my love. Okay. Close it now. Thank you all so much for being in Satsang today. Sadhguru Shri Moji Baba ki Jai. Good Guru Kripa Kevalam.